I'm here to discuss absolute references, locking in a cell address. You can lock in a column, you can lock in a row. Let us just get started. You will understand this. We see a multiplication table in this file here. We need 169 formulas. Rather than doing it 169 times, we create it once. What it is, we're going to be multiplying 1 times 1. This data here is in a row. This data here that I'm highlighting is in a column. So we're going to be multiplying, and when we do the formula, we're going to start at the beginning here, upper left hand corner, because we're going to drag to the right and drag down. It's equal. We click in cell B3. However, we want it to always be in row 3. It might become D3H3. We hit the F4 key. On a Mac would be the Command T. That is locking in the cell. I hit the F4 key again. I have locked in the row. Now I multiply. I click inside here. It's saying A4. If I were to drag it to the right or down, it might become H11 or whatever. So we're going to hit the F4 key once. It would always be A4. Here, it's always going to be row 4, so the columns will change. We want to lock in just the column. $A4, complete the formula, drag to the right. I put my mouse in the dot here, double click on it, brings it down. We have done our first formula. Going to be building up on this with a little bit of complexity. Complexity does not mean difficult. It just means a couple of extra steps. And we're going to be doing a few things in here. Where Acme Enterprise is, we're marking up items and we're putting in a sales tax, and then we'll do the amount received. What it is here, I paid $32.45. I'm marking it up by 35%. So we're doing a little formula here. So I'm going to do this one equal the $32.45 times this. That is only in one cell. I hit the F4 key. Now I want to add it to what I paid for it. Complete the formula. $43.41. I pull it down. I have to charge these units. I have to put a sales tax on here of 7.5%. Same thing. Equal the sale price times the sales tax, constant F4, plus the sales price. Pull it down, $47.09. I sold 10 of these, so that's going to be $470.90. Since we're just working with the rows in complete relativity, equal times, we complete the formula and we drag it down. So we know what everything is selling for. 2 times is $13.79. If you don't have it locked in, for example in here, and let's say I did not put a dollar sign in here, watch this. I pull it down. You're going to see some crazy stuff. Actually not crazy stuff, but I'm just saying $12.83. Because what I did here, I multiplied D22, and if you go into A47, there's nothing in there. Something multiplied by 0 is incorrect. So you might want to double check with a calculator here and there to make sure you're doing it correctly. I pull it down. Otherwise, Acme is going to get bankrupt, okay? So now everything is good. This is the last one. The mortgage calculator. We want to figure out how much we're spending on a car loan. Pretty simple. However, what it is, we're going to be doing the payment function. We're dealing with a cell a row, and we're dealing with a column. We're going to do the payment function. So I go into formulas, financial, PMT. Got the box. If it's blocking, just move it out of the way. We have the rate here. It's paid once a month. So that's the rate here. We divide it by 12. And before we do that, we have to lock in the row. I hit the F4 key once, twice, divide by 12. It says 0.002, etc. So we're dividing that in here. Number of payments. We're going to go into the number of years. We're going to lock in the column. Hit it once, twice, a third time. It's a toggle times 12. It's saying 24 payments, which is what we're doing. Present value of the loan. We don't have to do those bottom two ones there. Those are not required. To make a negative number appear positive, we hit the minus sign. We click on the 22,000, and then we say OK. $940.73. Drag it to the right. And I'm seeing an error here. What is going on here? I click on that FX. Want to show this to you. So what it is, we've got the rate here. It's $4 divided by 12, which is correct. Down here, I have A5. That is correct. B2, it's showing 22,000. And this looks correct. I'm going to pull this down. We'll see what happens here. I'm doing this deliberately. See how I'm getting value messages here? And what it's doing here, it's going into B4, and then it's always A6 times 12. And I'm multiplying that by 12, and I'm saying minus B3. Believe it or not, what was the error in here? I did not lock in this number here, okay? And I'm doing this intentionally. So I'm going to go into here. I'm going to hit the escape key. If you have to edit a formula, you click on the FX, okay? And then what I have up here is good. I hit the F4 key here. I wanted to lock in the $22,000. I say OK. Drag it to the right. Looks much better. Pull it down. It's correct now. So if you see something that looks like garbage, bupkis, or creepy, you know you have an error. You could also do the formula again here. You can't do this with adding and subtracting. It's the payment function.